Good morning, LCMR. I'm Ella Wrong.
And I'm Cade Bonner, and we're your hosts for this edition of LCM Today.
We've got some great pieces for you this morning, so stay tuned.
The other day I interviewed Mr. Belasco, Carly Eckel, and Norris Clark for their roles in Cape May TEDx.
This year's speakers will be exploring new depths through outstanding and innovative presentations.
Let's check it out.
TEDx is where local, self-organized events can bring people together to share a TED-like experience. Let's take a closer look at TEDx Cape May.
I'm here with Mr. Belasco here talking about TEDx. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. How long have you been doing this?
I've been involved with the TEDx program for 5 years as a representative from the school to the community because we try to tie everything together.
That's awesome. What draws you back every year to keep doing this?
If I wasn't a part of it, I would be buying a ticket because these are some of the most interesting people that you get to hear speak. And one of the things that I love about TEDx and what's starting to happen down here is growing up for a long time, if you wanted to see anything cultural or you wanted to have these experiences, you had to go up to Philadelphia. Well, now you're starting to see them come down to Cape May, and for a really reasonable price, I get to listen to some great speakers and some areas that I know about and learn about some things I don't know about.
What's your contribution to TEDx?
I've been lucky in that I get to try to reach out to students, reach out to the student body, and draw people in who might want to take part. Generally, we'll look at speeches and determine which one will really fit the theme and be most interesting this year. And then as the public speaking teacher, once they get ready, I can help them with their speech, help them get ready with any kind of a PowerPoint or anything they need to make it more effective.
All right, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Belasco.
You're very welcome. Thanks.
I'm Cade Bonner here with Carly Eckel on the behalf of TEDx. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. How did you get chosen to be a presenter for this year's New Depths?
So I heard the announcements over the intercom every morning, and I was really interested in it, but I never took that step in getting into it until Mr. Belasco pulled me aside in the hallway and said, "Hey, you have an interesting story. You're going to tell it at TEDx." So that really got me interested into it, and I was ready.
That's really cool. That's a really great experience, too. How are you feeling as the event comes closer and closer each day?
So with a lot going on, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm ready to tell people my story and really get them interested in what I do and really spread my message to everyone else as well.
What inspired you for this year's New Depths?
So me being a triathlete, that's really important to me, and not a lot of people my age are interested in that, so I think I have a unique story to tell.
I know I've heard your story personally, but I can't wait to hear it again. All right, well, thank you for your time, Carly. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just hope to see everyone out on Sunday, October 15th for the TEDx, and you can buy tickets at TEDxCapeMay.com.
All right, well, thank you. We'll see you there. Hi, I'm Cade Bonner here with Norris Clark from TEDx Cape May. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Cade. Thanks.
I'm just going to get off with some simple questions. How did you get the inspiration for this year's TEDx here at Cape May?
Well, as you know, TED.com is the world's really largest online education organization. They basically invite outstanding people with great ideas to come and talk about their ideas. They put them on video, then they put them online, and a lot of folks have probably seen them at TED.com. So we do it here in Cape May. It's called TEDxCapeMay.com. It's going into our 6th year, and we've had over 1,200 people come here to hear the talks, but more importantly, there have been, about 600,000 people that have viewed them online.
That's really awesome. How did you get the inspiration for this year's New Depths?
Well, it comes from the fact that we're near an ocean, and one of our speakers is going to be talking about marine biology, specifically about the whales that live here off the depths of the ocean. And we're also going to be talking about going into space. We're going to be talking about a wide range of things, but in some way, shape, or form, we're going to get a deeper understanding of the topics that the people are going to talk about. We also have students here from Lower Cape May Regional High School to speak, and this year you're going to hear about Carly Eckel, who is going to be speaking at our TEDx Cape May. We're also going to have a really famous musician that a lot of people have probably heard of. His name is Wyclef Jean. We also have a woman that grew up here right in New Jersey that got caught up with addiction and then overcame it. And she has a powerful, really interesting talk. We're also going to have a guy that's going to be talking about the biggest problem in the world we have today. It's called human slavery. He's going to be talking about how to address that and what to do about it.
How long did it take you to plan this year's TEDx?
Well, it takes a whole year to plan the TEDx. It happens in one day, and we couldn't do it without all the great folks here at Lower Cape May Regional High School. The superintendent, Chris Kobick, has gotten behind it in a big way. Teachers like TJ Belasco have helped us recruit student speakers. John Dretchen, who heads up the auditorium, is our producer, and a lot of the students will be helping with the audiovisual. We couldn't do it without the Lower Cape May Regional Education Association, which has always sponsored the program, and have gotten behind it and made it possible so that folks can attend.
That's really awesome. When will this year's TEDx be, and how can students like me get tickets for that?
Great question. It's going to be on Sunday, October 15. It's going to start at 10 in the morning and go till about 3 in the afternoon. It'll have about 8 talks in the auditorium, and then people will be invited to Congress Hall, where they're going to have an open bar reception and lunch. And tickets can be gotten at tedxcapemay.com. We have a student ticket price of $20. It's a whole day of education.
Awesome. I know I'm really excited. I can't wait. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Good job.
The presentation will be on Sunday, October 15th from 10 a.m. to 3:30. We hope to see you there.
It's a Lower Cape May tradition for Mr. Daly to ask for candy donations, and this year's Haunted High School is right around the corner.
Mr. Daly?
Yeah,
Do you still need candy for the haunted high school?
absolutely. We need lots more. I want you to bring in some candy for this year's haunted high school.
Remember to bring your candy in. The 2017 Haunted High School is October 27th.
So by now you've probably noticed all the new teachers and faces around the school.
We interviewed Mr. Schwartz, Mr. Taylor, and Miss Godfrey. Let's hear a little bit more about them.
Hi, Chef Schwartz. I'm Ella, and we're interviewing you today to find more about the culinary arts.
Hello, how are you, and how's everybody out there?
So why did you choose to teach high school?
What I find about high school kids is that they're eager to learn and ready to go to the next level, whether it be secondary education or enter the field of culinary arts.
Where did you get your culinary degree?
I went to the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, otherwise known as CIA, the best cooking school in the country. Okay, go ahead.
How long have you pursued the culinary arts?
Since I was 16 years old, I started washing dishes. Then I went to Philadelphia to work in a couple of restaurants. I was still living in New Jersey. From there, I read an article on a school up in Hyde Park, New York called the Culinary Institute, and I continued working in industry till I had enough time in, and from there finally got accepted into the Culinary Institute of America. So it's been many, many years.
Out of all foods, what is your favorite food to cook?
I love beef, so therefore I probably spend more time cooking that on the barbecue than anything else. I barbecue year-round.
Do you have any advice to aspiring chefs out there?
Pay attention, stay focused, work under the best people that you can in the finest restaurants that you can. That's how you'll gain your education besides a secondary education.
Thank you, Chef. When are you going to hook me up with something to eat?
That's not going to happen.
LCMR School. I'm Cooper, and I'm here with
Eugene Taylor.
And what's your background in law enforcement?
I've been a police officer, certified police officer in 3 different states. I worked here in Cape May County with the Cape May County Prosecutor's Office. I was the detective there for 20 years. I've been in law enforcement for 37 years.
Okay. What made you want to teach in a high school?
I've always been interested in working with high school students. I coached soccer and I coached swimming. And when I retired from the county prosecutor's office, I wanted to get into teaching and was lucky enough to get this position.
Okay. Okay. It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking with you. Thank you.
Indeed.
In the water, he felt the bowl full. Was it a fish?
Hi, I'm Alexa DiCamello, and I'm here with Mrs. Godfrey. Can you tell me what you teach here at LCMR?
I teach special education, English, mostly, and reading classes.
How long have you been teaching?
I have worked here. I was an aide and did long-term positions for about 4 years, and then I worked in another district for about 1.5 years, and now I'm back here.
Where did you go to college to get your teaching degree?
I graduated from Stockton College. I know it's Stockton University now, but it was still Stockton College when I graduated.
Are you an LCMR alumni?
I am. I graduated in 2006.
And how has the school changed since you've been here?
A lot. The scheduling, the Tiger and LCMR, we had block days on Tuesdays. This changed when I was in school, but when I was a freshman, you could come in late. They had delayed opening, so that's gone. All the different programs are so much to offer here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We hope these teachers have a great first year at LCMR and many more to come.
This Tuesday, October 3rd, after school, there will be a sports assembly featuring some very special speakers.
Really? Like who?
The MetLife Stadium Vice President, William Squires, and the head of security over there, Dan DiLorenzi. Also in attendance, you'll receive a free t-shirt that will get you into all LCMR home games for free, and a free water bottle.
I heard the LCMR EA Teachers Association partially sponsored the event by purchasing the water bottles and some t-shirts.
That sounds great. Hope to see a big turnout.
That's all the time we have for you today.
Have a great day, Lower Cape May.